Hello, I am Deepak Vashishth, the Director for the Center for Biotechnology and Interdisciplinary Studies at Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. This has been a tough and interesting year, where the application of biotechnology to human health has been at the forefront, both in terms of diagnosing for COVID as well as for the development of various vaccines. We at Rensselaer have been very fortunate that under the Rensselaer Plan, it made a focused investment in biotechnology with help from you and others. This has placed us in an ideal position to address such challenges. For example, using our expertise in biotechnology with data analytics, we've been able to regularly test our students, faculty, and staff and provide for a safe and effective working environment during the pandemic. We've partnered with various pharmaceutical companies for the development of antibody-based treatments and the vaccines. We are now beginning to assay for genetic variants. We have also contributed to various efforts in identifying patients who are at high risk of using the ICU by combining the demographic information such as ethnicity, race, pre-existing condition with imaging data in collaboration with various hospitals around the country. For more on this, please listen to a talk by Professor Yan, one of my colleagues at CBIS. Now on to some other exciting and recent updates from the CBIS. Given the challenges put forward by the pandemic, we are focusing to produce biomedicine on demand. It's a platform to identify drug targets and therapeutic candidates and to produce high-value molecules using a combination of structural biology followed by upstream and downstream processing techniques, along with optimization using data analytics. An example of this approach is development of new drug candidate for Alzheimer's. I encourage you to listen a talk on this subject by Professor Chunyu Wang, a member of the CBIS team. Next to the area of cancer, we have developed in vitro platform where cell tissue culture is altered using mechanical engineering techniques to understand how tumors metastasize and can be controlled. For more on this, please listen to Professor Mills, one of my colleagues at CBIS. Similar to Professor Mills, I want to leave you with an interesting example from my own work that provides an example of how we are bringing a new dimension to human health using the new polytechnic approach. Now, take a pause and think for a second on what is common between our brains, guts, and bones. And if such a relationship exists, can we use it to treat brain disorders such as Alzheimer's? Under a new project from the National Institutes of Health, we are doing just that. We are focusing in on a molecule that is produced only by bone, that gets modified by the gut, and depending on the modification, passes the blood-brain barrier and affects cognition. And other modification of this molecule can help control brain sugar and possibly diabetes. Stay tuned for more updates on this project and others like it that Rensselaer is pioneering to improve human health and well-being. I encourage you to take a closer look on project updates from our team in the area of Alzheimer's, cancer, COVID, and bioprinting. We love your encouragement and continued support for research and for our students. Thank you.